We are 1 year.
We are one. People do ask us about this, the elephant in the room that we did have a fourth person on. It was like building a relationship, somebody being removed, and then we still got to build a whole new relationship with the three of us.
I definitely feel like creating a space more frequently for people to come. That way we're creating more opportunities for our community to not only network, but get to know us.
I want us to get in our bag and find our thing. Because I know once we get there, I feel like everything's just gonna like take off.
Welcome to Growing Painz podcast. Where we hold on, that's dry. That's dry.
Welcome to the big
Hold on, this is a 1 year anniversary. What you talking about?
Come on. Don't come with that dry energy.
Okay, what's good? Oh, what's up? Welcome to Growing Painz.
I was like this.
I didn't see that. Looking at the camera.
Back there. Okay.
She like, you left me hanging.
It's called peripheral vision. Get you some. Now you need to have these on the side of your eye. You get little hairs. Little hairs on the side of your eye. You'll be able to see.
Can you relax? Anyway.
What's our intro?
Welcome to Growing Painz podcast.
Yeah.
Where we talk about business in the life of a young adult.
Adults.
And we're going to talk about these young adults right here.
And we really about to get more into the life of a young adult, y'all.
For sure, because we be talking about business and them clips, I know y'all tired of them. We got to get back on our grind, get back on our Zoom.
Not for real.
And do what we got to do.
We about to get back to a lot of stuff.
A lot of more personality. I feel like Growing Painz has been a little dry growing through our pain.
Yes. We've been a little dry.
But I feel like that comes from us getting in the whirlwind of like life. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes it's like, it's hard. It's in itself trying to do multiple things at one time. Mm-hmm. So learning how to keep our all into everything the whole time. Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like everything is going to be hard though. If we was driving Uber Eats, that would be hard too.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying that. I'm more so saying it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
What?
I was going to say something, but it's okay.
Say it
now.
I was gonna say I was talking to somebody and they were like basically doing something like that or working a 9 to 5 or whatever the case, doing something that you don't like takes the same exact amount of energy and effort to do something you do like. And it made me think about like when I used to do Instacart and Uber and stuff, and that took the same amount of effort. Like I'm doing all these hours working to make a little money. Like she was saying, like it takes the same amount of effort to make a little money that it is to make a lot of money.
I agree.
For sure.
Somebody said, nah, it's never boring. Y'all are just growing.
No, for real. I feel that.
I agree, because we just all in our own worlds right now. Getting caught up in the whirlwind of just life and living and trying to figure out our own brands and business. But today, the focus of today is our 1 year anniversary. Come on, you on your phone, twin. Like, do you not care? The focus of today is Growing Painz, not that phone. Get hype,
Oh
my God, and I brought some.
Do you know what's today?
Look, which one y'all want?
It's our anniversary.
Yeah, twin.
I like the blue and me.
Why you like the blue one? I got that one specifically for Trey.
Okay,
anyway,
it's
which
fine.
More green.
No, you can have the blue one.
I want the green.
It's okay.
Here.
I want this one. The green next. I want that one. The green.
Yeah.
For everybody listening, Trey brought us some balloons on some sticks.
For sure.
You guys can hear it.
We should start a balloon on a stick business.
Jada, who's doing that?
It's like, balloon is going to pop in 3 days.
These are so nice.
Yeah, so blow out your candles. Oh, hold on. We got to put.
Jada don't have a candle.
Here. Let's put these 2 down. Blow out this one.
What? Why did you cover your mouth doing that?
So my breath doesn't go over there.
It did smell a little hot. I was like,
Don't do that.
Lord. And then
I got my own candle.
now blow out yours. That was unhinged to bite it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got these balloons. It's Growing Painz 1 year anniversary.
It's our 1 year anniversary or whatever.
We low-key had an event that we wanted to do, but
We did.
It's
Let's
already
just
March.
still do the event.
yeah, we could do it for April.
No. Who has a
No.
birthday party after their birthday?
Multiple people.
No.
Yes.
Nobody
You
has
never
a birthday
never
party.
had your birthday on a
Every-
Wednesday and then your parents either have it on
And we
the
had that
weekend
birthday
before.
party on that Wednesday.
Oh well, you must
I was-
have. You had a butler and everything, so
I
of course you
didn't
did.
have a butler.
So of course you had your birthday on the exact day, whether it was a Monday
Ain't
through
nobody
Friday.
coming outside on no birthday on a Tuesday.
Right.
Yes, they are.
This is not Drake. Got the club going up on the
So
Tuesday.
Trey's birthday on a Thursday. We doing something on Thursday. My birthday was on Tuesday. Both our birthdays was on a Monday.
That's because
We did
we're
something
more
on Monday.
established, beloved. If I was working a 9 to 5, I would not have no
Real.
birthday on no.
When I was younger, I'm waiting until Friday or Saturday.
Right. We're until Friday, Saturday, Sunday at least.
Wait, what's our exact? Let me see. Our exact anniversary day.
The same day Donnie started? No, it was a week after. Because I know we're one episode behind her. We're one episode behind Donnie, if y'all couldn't hear Zoe. But yeah, so. Why is
Oh yeah, because we were.
Zoe, our faces are zoomed in.
We're on live, y'all. See, we be trying to get y'all hip to these things we be doing. But
Oh,
we
okay.
live on IG.
But not on. Well, why is something like that on Trey phone?
Oh, it's good, it's good.
We're currently live on IG. Make sure y'all go follow us.
But yeah, so
March 11th.
March 11th was when we dropped.
Yeah. So that means next week. We got enough time to plan a party?
Absolutely not.
Party
March 11th, we posted our first episode.
in a week. I don't know if we could plan. We can barely plan an event in 2 weeks.
In a month,
If
we
y'all
can barely.
think the people in live, if we had a birthday party, March 11th, what day is that?
March 11th is what, a Saturday?
Let's see.
See, David, he said whenever I had a B-day on the weekday when I was younger, I'd have a party on the weekend.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't know how to celebrate your birthday then.
That's the regular way to do it. Jenna.
David, don't let her do you like that. Tell her
March
you
11th
stand on
is
business.
next Monday. So we're going to have a birthday party next Monday.
Monday?
y'all.
Don't tell them that. No, we're not.
If y'all are interested, can we do a poll?
And this episode gonna be out. Oh well, drops Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's perfect.
Real quick. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Tap in.
Tap in, twin. Take a 5-second break and go subscribe.
Exactly. We got so much on our channel, y'all. We got blogs, we got challenges, we got silent library, we got everything. So what are you doing? Like,
are you
go
doing?
subscribe right
What
now.
are you doing?
Go stand on
subscribe.
business. Go stand on business.
Stand on business,
Let's get back
yeah.
into the episode. No, it's
We
not.
gonna let everybody know. It's the address.
On a Monday?
Pull up.
Well, me and
Club's
Yanni won't be
going
there.
up.
Jada will.
On a Monday.
Zell won't either. He about to have a
Zell
whole
definitely
baby.
not gonna be able to be there.
He
You
said,
can bring the newborn.
no, you can't. Anyway, with that
It's
being
our
said,
birthday.
it's our birthday. We all turned
We are
1
1
today.
year.
We are 1 year.
We are one. Ah.
We are the one.
It's twin them. Wait, good vibes only.
Super
good
good
vibes.
vibes only. Oh no, it's twin now. Good vibes only. Super good.
Okay, we're just being so random right now. They're probably like, what the heck? What the freaking heck?
But yeah, so with our 1 year anniversary, with our first birthday, you know, we could get into the segment first and then resume with what we learned and
Stuff,
all that
experiences
stuff, you
we
know?
had and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So, what is our growing topic?
Nessa.
That is not her name.
Oh, Big Nessa.
That is
Big
not her
Nessa from
name.
Texas.
It's Ressa Tessa.
Oh, Ressa.
Bye, bro.
Ressa Tessa
Ressa.
from Texas.
Ressa.
She not
Oh,
from
wait.
Texas.
She's from Atlanta.
Okay, whatever.
That's why we know you ain't watch it.
No, I knew it was from somewhere familiar. I I knew it was either Atlanta or Texas.
Your brain said Texas.
It did.
She said that's where I'm from, so we gotta
Rest of
pick that.
gifts. Oh my gosh, I wish we would go to.
Stay on topic.
Can we go to
Rest
Houston
of Tessa.
Yes.
this month?
This month. I got a plan for that.
We drive.
Rest of Tessa,
Let's talk
she
about it.
is a middle-aged
Rest of Tessa,
woman. Wait, no.
Who
She's
the
a mi-
freak did
she's
I?
a-
I was gonna
she's
say
a
the
mi-
word.
I'm trying to speak.
I didn't even say the intro. You just said, let's do our growing
That's so
topic.
unhinged, Trey. First of all, welcome to Growing Topics, where we talk about hot topics in today's society. That
You
is
put your
woman-
hand on a woman?
that is
Bro,
abuse.
no, I didn't. You're childish.
You just popped me in my lips.
I tried to hit you in your arm, bro.
Y'all, Trey just popped me in my lip.
Bro, we're acting like little kids today. Anyway, we'll get back to that. To stay
I
on
can't believe
track.
you just hit me.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, beloved. Are
Exactly.
you
Not
done?
even trying to apologize.
Anyway.
And they make me sweep dirt earlier.
Anyway, focus of the topic. Ressa Tessa, she is a native woman, a middle-aged woman.
She's native?
No, I'm
She's
just
black.
using that as a term. She's black. She is
Black, biggie,
in
biggie, black.
Georgia, and you know she
Why
got
you give out her backstory?
because she got tricked on.
Tricked?
You know,
She did not get
Yes.
tricked. She didn't get tricked. Well, she got tricked. I thought you were talking about the other tricked. Like, you know, people spin a bag on somebody.
Yeah,
he
that's
did
what
spin
I'm
a bag on
thinking.
her.
His imaginary
He
bag.
said, "I'm gonna buy you a house. I'm gonna buy you
Your car.
a BM. What was it? A BMW?
Yeah.
Yeah, he tricked for sure. It was during the pandemic. He was able to move in with her within roughly the first 2 months or so. And with that being said, it was just a lot that he was able to do. And he was just able to lie and be
Y'all, this man was a
conniving.
compulsive liar. He told, so it's this whole thing going on TikTok where this lady, Ressa Tessa,
It's Ressa Tessa.
Ressa Tessa, she is doing a whole thing, like a whole 50-part series on TikTok explaining who the freak she married. She calls it "Who TF Did I Marry?" And in the whole series, just to if you haven't watched and you want to watch it, I'm just about to explain quickly what happened. But
Yeah, because if you ain't watch it at this point, you might as well.
and it's long though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is long.
I went on YouTube.
I stopped at 30 part 30.
YouTube had 2-part series. One part was like 5 hours, and the other part was like 3 hours.
What?
Yes. But anyways, this
That's the Titanic.
guy she met during COVID or whatever, they ended up getting married in like 4 months, and he lied about his whole life. He was like a narcissist, and it was just toxic. Y'all can go watch that if y'all want to, but it's really popular. Everybody's talking about it on TikTok.
For sure. Within a 15-month span, she done got played so many times. You know, he done lied on having brothers and having family members that's still alive, lying about his stepdaughter being,
His bank account,
you know, deceased.
his job,
Everything.
his friends. He lied about it. Like, first of all, I can't even keep up with one lie. I'm not a good liar. How do you keep up with 50 million lies, bro?
Right? Because the first lie, I'm going to tell you something different by the third time. You
No,
ask
for
me.
sure.
I lied a lot.
What? That was so random.
No, y'all say y'all not a good liar.
Oh, I didn't say I wasn't a good liar, bro.
I'm saying I lied a lot.
I know.
Like, Jenna just confessed. She was like, I did. I lied.
The way she just came out with it, though, that's funny.
But
So dang, you do be lying though.
No.
you do be lying.
She do be lying, bro. Jada be like, I'm 15 minutes away.
That's not a lie.
That is a
That's
lie.
an exaggeration. You said what?
No, she texted and told the truth. She said we was
Yeah.
gonna be late.
Mm.
Yeah, I said I did.
You know,
my
I saw
hair.
y'all go somewhere else, right?
Where?
When y'all were supposed to be here. Hey, yeah, I saw y'all coming down.
What?
I saw y'all coming down the other road.
Oh yeah, we had to stop at the post
Okay.
office.
Yeah, I
Right, all
know.
up in our business.
That's not going straight to the studio, miss. I got to do my hair.
We didn't say we was going straight to the studio.
You?
We had a stop to make.
Exactly.
And you all up in our business.
Anyway, with y'all stops and all this, that's how we know you be lying.
Nah, y'all know something funny? When I was younger, we did. I don't know why I did this, but I remember this so vividly. I wanted to go to the pool. I don't know. So we're not allowed to leave the street, me and my cousins. So I'm like, y'all, let's go to the pool. I'm the only one with a bike. They walking. So we walk all the way to this pool. As soon as we get there, I'm like, bye, y'all. And I hurry up and I go back home. And I run inside and I tell all the adults. And I said, y'all, Kiara and Ashton just went to the pool. They know that I'm supposed to leave the street. And it's like, I be thinking, why did you do that?
What did they say? Was yours your cousin?
Well, they got whoopings. And then they told on me and it was like, Shayda was with us too. And so I got a whooping. But I always think like
why did you
Jada,
do that?
why did you do that? I have no idea.
That's wild.
You was conniving, just like Leon. Legion.
Legion. That was what the
don't
woman
call
called
me that
her
man.
Isn't Legion a part of the Bible?
Yeah, I
saw
was
that
just
on
gonna
TikTok.
say, yeah, Legion means like you're filled with. Well, in the Bible, the man Legion, he was filled with demons.
That man is
See,
filled with demons.
off the first day when the tire popped, that was a red flag. God said,
Wait, why was
stop.
that a red flag though? Because he came to help her.
But then he paid for her new tire.
Why is that a red flag?
Who's paying for your new tire on the first date?
I feel like that's
a man with some money.
Yeah,
He clearly didn't have no money. So, what are you talking about?
How is that a red flag though? Because
that's why you wouldn't have passed it. You'd have been just up there with reciprocity.
I rebuke
You'd
that.
have been like, red flag, I don't see you. You can't see me. John Cena.
I rebuke.
Anyway, that's a red flag because what man is paying for your tire on a first date?
Dang.
You shouldn't even expect that.
I don't, but if it's like somebody offered, I wouldn't be like, oh no, he just offered to pay for my tire. Red flag.
But that is a red flag, actually. Guys wanting to like
love bomb.
Yes, if the guy is off the jump trying to do like all this stuff for you,
yeah, I feel like
that's a red flag.
I feel like if it's like
continuous.
Yeah, like it's like a compound effect. Like you always trying to buy me stuff. You always trying to, and I just met you. That's a red flag. I can see
because it's like, sir, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So any last words for Rusted Tessa? What she got going
I'm glad
on?
she free.
I have a question.
What?
But you can go.
No, I was gonna say I'm glad she free.
Oh, I was gonna say, do y'all have a moment in life where y'all like, who the F did I fill in the blank? It could be date, live with,
befriend.
Yeah, be friends with.
Who the F did I befriend or who the F did I date?
I have one.
Okay, you tell your story.
Mine is my
Tell
roommate.
them like 30 seconds. Come on.
Don't rush her.
With my roommate, we cordial now. We like, had our talk, but this was a couple years ago. We moved in together. A lot of people said I don't think you should live with her, but I did anyways. And within the first month of living together, her sister peed on my stuff. Like, she was drunk. So the girl,
You still friends with these people?
Nah, but we just had a cordial talk. Like, we cool. It's no beef. So, yeah. But the sister, she goes in our kitchen. They just dropped her off at the door because she was so drunk. The sister pees in the kitchen. She, like, squats down, pees in the kitchen, then goes to sleep in her pee. Then, when she wakes up, I'm thinking, oh, maybe she's sobered up. She's about to go to the room. She goes, we had just moved in, so all my stuff is still in boxes, or most of it. My sewing stuff is in boxes. She goes where my sewing stuff is, sits on top of my boxes. It had my family pictures in there, sewing stuff, and she just sits and pees in it, all on my stuff.
She says, sitting on the sewing, now flush, sprinkle, sprinkle. Now flush, sprinkle, sprinkle.
But that was the first month living with her, and every month after that, it was something else. And so that's my who the F did I move in with.
We would have been squabbling.
Nah,
A lot of people said that. A lot of people say, like, you should have bought her. And I was too nice for that.
It was like, oh, it's okay.
No, well, okay.
I just cleaned it up. Go ahead.
Dang near.
Yeah. I would have been like, you clean up every single last place.
I wanted to fight her for real but I was like, she's drunk. What you gonna do?
When you sober up, you sit up here and
No, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I took a video because the girl was like, when she sobered up, the sister was telling my roommate, I did not do that. I would never do something like that. Like, that don't sound like me. Like, girl.
Ew, that's trifling.
She was like, Legion.
Yeah.
So that's my who the F did I.
That's
story.
very trifling.
Who the F did I move
How long
in
ago
with?
was that?
2021.
What was their name?
2020.
Okay, what about
I
you?
don't know. I don't
You never
have-
had a bad experience with someone where you thought they ended up being different than what you thought they would be?
Yeah, but not in a way where it's like,
Massive.
yeah,
Ah,
like
okay,
not
okay.
compared to that. Like I have my experiences with people, but it's not to the extreme where I'm like, you know.
Yeah, that's the
feel
same. Yeah, I don't really have anything where it's just like, oh, I gotta tell this.
I feel that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what was your? Oh, that was your question.
Yeah, like if y'all can relate as far as to her having a who the F did I story.
Yeah. Nah, I don't have nobody. That's
Okay,
wild
cool.
though. If y'all out here talking to a legion, somebody that's a compulsive liar, depart yourself from them quickly.
And don't try to overcompensate for their actions. You know, pay attention to the signs. If it's clear in your face that this person
Ooh,
is telling
that
a
part.
lie, or you know, just you can't really believe anything that they're saying, cut it off.
There's
You could
this-
address it one time, but after that,
Yeah.
don't let yourself be like Ressa Tessa. And we love Ressa Tessa, but
Yeah, we love her.
you know,
We all have our experiences.
use her lesson as a learning lesson.
Yeah. And there's this quote that says, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And I
Yes.
feel like sometimes, even me myself, I'll like, you know, we can overlook things like, oh, well, it's just like, no, if somebody just lied, that means they're a liar,
Yeah.
Right.
you know? And to, you know, not saying to drop everybody that does something bad, but peep game and move differently moving
Yeah.
forward and not just overlook everything.
For sure. J. Cole, he said, fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, freak the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you.
I don't know about
Yeah.
letting the chopper rain on them, but yeah.
Don't say about she don't wanna be sick.
What you guys say?
I don't got nothing to say to you, Yanni. Yanni has been grinding my gears this whole first half of us recording, bruh. She had this dirt, because now we could get into it. She had this dirt on the bottom of her shoe after we just took some pictures. And instead of being a grown young adult, she wants to kick it my way in the camera.
First of all,
I'm talking. I know I wasn't.
First of all, Trey's over here squealing about some dirt.
Jada, you're
Second
capping,
of all, I
bruh.
didn't kick it. I originally didn't kick it to you. I was kicking it out the way. But you like, ooh, don't kick it over here. And you kicked it over here.
just
So
went
I'm
like
like,
this.
okay, he's being petty. He wants to kick it under me. So I'm going to kick it under him.
But-
so technically, you started it.
But let me show y'all. This is Yanni 24/7. She feels as though, and I feel as though she may have a little bit of only child syndrome, because it's just no way.
I'm not even an only
You was
child.
an only child for a couple years, right? Right. Okay.
That's not a year. You don't
Anyway.
even got another sibling
Not
or
to-
what? You
Not to
don't know
try
about
to-
living with cousins. You don't know what my childhood was
I know your
like.
childhood. We could go back to the episodes and run it back.
I never talked about.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, I feel as though she has only child syndrome, because there's just no way that she feels as though everything has to go her way. When we go to IHOP or something,
First of
instead
all,
of I'm
you-
speaking.
No.
When being
First
a
of
grown
all,
adult,
you be
this
the
is how
main
you,
one.
This is how you wait
talking
for
about
somebody
some-
to speak and
Okay,
then
go.
you speak. Thank
No,
you.
well, you're talking about me, and I don't want you to just come up.
Yeah, and you can go
talking about
after
that.
as a grown adult.
And
should.
I'm a grown woman, and as a grown woman, I'm
You're
going
not
to
acting
talk
like one.
about how it really went, and I'm not going to let you lie.
You're not acting
As a
like that.
grown woman,
You see how I just let you
So
speak?
as a grown woman, I do not have only child syndrome. As a grown woman, you started it because you was kicking dirt under me and you was squealing and you
After
made
you
me.
pulled it out of your shoe.
I didn't pull it out my shoe.
said-
it dropped.
Where did it come from?
It
From the
just
bottom
dropped.
of her shoe.
If it came from the bottom of your shoe, Yanni.
I dropped it. I mean,
didn't get it
it dropped
in
out
the
my shoe. But I was gonna clean it up after, and I was kicking it over here. And then you was like, "Oh, don't kick it over here," and squealing and stuff. And you kicked it under me, and I didn't want it under me because it would have been too close to me. So I was
But
kicking
it
in the
came
middle.
from you.
Yeah, I was gonna clean it up after, and we was about to start. So I was kicking it here until we started. Duh.
So as I was saying, because y'all see how I just let her speak as a young adult should.
Can we get into
This
the
is how
episode
you.
now?
We
What
are
are we
getting
talking
into the
about
episode.
again?
This
We're
how
talking
you,
about our
this is how
1
you
year
properly
episode.
organize everything. So when we go into IHOP, right? There's these booth seats, and with the booth seats, I like to sit on the outside, and I feel as though if I'm with 2 girls, one of y'all should sit in the inside. Why Yanni feel as though she has to sit on the outside, so we both just sit there, be like, well, I'm not sitting the inside. Then Jada will be like, I'll just do it. because Jada's the mature one, and she's
very mature,
old enough to understand when to just, meet on one accord.
Me not wanting to sit in the inside has nothing with me not being mature. I just don't like doing it.
Yanni said if she don't like something, she's not doing it.
I'm not.
And I'm not either.
So y'all like stubborn.
We both are stubborn. Like, that's just
how do y'all expect to get married if y'all can't even compromise?
I can compromise with my husband.
Hey y'all, what's up? I know you're enjoying the episode, but real quick, we wanted to take a second to talk to y'all.
Hey, pull out your phones right now and text the word GP Crew to the number down below. Let's get it.
Go do that right now. You're going to get updates about new drops, events, and so much more.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let me get back behind the camera. Let's get it.
Anyway, let's get into it. David said, only child syndrome. I am an only child. So it's a lot about your character. It's like,
only child.
But nah, so let's get into the actual episode after we done went through all of that mess with Russa Tessa and dirt and all of that. So, as we mentioned, this is our 1 year anniversary, and so we just have grown a lot in so many ways than the last year. And it's been a complete journey. And it's not easy at all. So how this podcast started, we could probably start off with that.
I think, sorry.
Oh, what were you going to say?
I was going to say how you say we've grown. I think we grew.
I think we should do that after, though.
And then we shrunk.
Yeah, we could get to that after.
Explain how we started.
Yeah, how we started.
Everybody be asking us that. And after we tell people, they just be like, dang, I thought y'all knew each other for a long time. It's like, nah. It's crazy, though. But,
so this is the year anniversary of our friendship.
Oh, yeah, basically. That's crazy. It feels like I know y'all for longer. But, okay, so how it started. Okay, so me and Trey, we was on a team meeting with Dave. And I think Dave already had the idea for like a week or two. And on the meeting, Dave was like, I'm thinking about doing this Gen Z podcast. He was like, Trey and Yanni, what y'all want to do? He was like, yeah, we want to do it. And then that's when he was like, okay, I'm going to think about it, right? He said that. And then that's when, like, the next call, and I remember all the way leading up to the call, I said, Trey, like, I hope he moves forward with it. And then that's when the call came about. He was like, okay, I'm going to gather y'all together and y'all could do a test episode. So we came in, did a test episode, and all this was like in February, right? And then did a test episode, and we was just flowing. Well, first we had a call. Yeah. And I drove all the way out here to Atlanta. And on the call, y'all, we practiced on what we're going to say. And we was in there acting like we was doing tryouts or something. And Dave was sitting on the outside watching us and listening to us talk. And y'all can tell the rest.
Yeah, so from my experience, I was moving to Atlanta. I lived in Delaware. I was moving to Atlanta. And I had mentioned to Dave in December of 2022 how I wanted to start a podcast. Then it went from that, us meeting at the Social Proof
alumni.
Yeah, alumni affair. That's when Yanni had texted me and she was asking if I was going. So we started to build a relationship there. Jada I had met in Miami and she was trying to sneak on the boat, but she wasn't sneaking on under my name. You snuck under the boat for some else.
Lame.
I was not being lame. I wasn't.
Y'all not better ruin
right. They wanted to use my card with my name and I was like, hell no.
Bruh, you could have let us on or let me on.
But you got on.
And we ended up being friends.
Yeah, we ended up being friends. And Jada's actually a cool person. Like, I love her.
Yes.
Aww. Yeah, so that was my perspective from my end. And literally after I said that I wanted to start a podcast, within 2 weeks of me moving out here, as you said, with the Zoom call and stuff, it started rolling. And I'm like, yo, we're really about to do this. And I didn't know none of y'all. Well, I knew y'all, but like, we didn't have a relationship.
Bro, it was so funny to me.
What?
I just thought you were friendly.
Friendly?
Yeah, but then I mentioned you're like, you're not friendly.
Bro, don't try to debunk my character.
Wait, what
you were so much nicer. Well, you're nice, but
what?
In Miami, outside of the boat thing, I thought you were really nice.
Outside of the boat thing?
Yeah, but then when we started the podcast, I thought you're not that nice.
What? How am I not that nice outside of the podcast?
But now we're friends. Yeah, you're nice.
She's just like not as nice.
Yeah. In Miami, you seem really, really nice though.
But I am really, really nice. Anybody that comes in contact with me, they know I'm a genuine person.
Yeah, genuine.
Not the side
Genuine
lip.
and nice is different.
I'm a genuinely nice person.
Okay.
Okay.
Bro, you're trying to debunk my character, and I don't like that.
And me and Jada did not know each other at all. Have
Yeah.
not talked not one time.
Stop
Until the
flicking a
call.
stick around.
Why did you bring it?
Yeah, like,
Distracted.
this is not church.
Why you gave us this then?
It was just for the beginning. A little aesthetic. You see, I put mine behind me. But yeah, so they didn't know each other. And Dave was just, we didn't even know Zell. None of us knew each other for
I had
real.
just saw that Zell got hired on Instagram.
Yeah, I did not know
Yeah.
Zell. I didn't know Zell.
I literally met him when I first
actually,
moved out here.
no, I knew a little bit of Zell because Dave had connected us about the clips, but it was like that was about it. It was very surface level.
Yeah, I didn't talk to Zell at all until really the first date when I had came out here. And what's crazy, was that before or after when we were about to? Oh no, that was before when we had faked and did the podcast with Goni.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just crazy how everything came about because I moved out here. That same day I had moved out here. The next day, me and Yanni and Goni, we all met up. And Dave and Donnie, they were having something going on. We were faking recording this podcast.
That's
and then
crazy.
next week, Dave had brought
Literally
it to
a
us.
week later.
That is crazy.
That was
Yeah.
wild. Like we was walking on the stage and everything.
Oh yeah, then y'all had got on the millionaire. You know what I'm talking about when y'all spoke on stage. Everything just happened so quickly.
That was in March.
Yeah,
That
was crazy. And so it's just so much that we learned. Just being in front of the camera, in front of people that you don't have a friendship with, it was the most uncomfortable thing. But it just flowed organically. We had to really get around each other more, learn. You know, I could joke on how tall Jada is. I can joke on how she got to get up on her good foot.
And I could talk about your little bitty legs. Little bitty legs. Yeah, bitty legs.
But, you know, Yanni, she's going to
Y'all know
be...
the reason that we have these chairs that are so short is
Alright.
because Trey's legs are so short. And so to make sure his feet can touch the ground, we have to have the shortest chairs in the studio. Just so y'all know.
I have nothing to say. I'm the shortest person here, so.
Yeah, so...
But Trey's the shortest guy I know.
Yeah, and I remember after we did the pilot episode, we had went to... What is it, vegan? What's the vegan place called?
Oh,
Slutty vegan?
no.
Bar Vegan.
Oh yeah.
We went to Bar Vegan, and that was awkward for me because, as I said, we didn't really have a relationship, so a friendship. So it was just like we were just all
Yeah, that was
Just
me and
sitting each
Jada
other
was like
faces.
talking the whole time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we was actually getting to know each other.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all talking, but it was just
And
like
you know what's funny?
breaking the ice.
Funny.
You know what's funny? At that dinner, whatever you want to call it, that's when I had the first thought of, oh, we could be roommates.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's way before we even thought
Oh, you
about
I
thought
this.
about
know.
that?
Yeah. I
That's
was like,
crazy.
oh, we could be roommates. And we ended up being roommates.
Dang.
Yeah, y'all ended up staying at Dave Airbnb,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
But we
y'all
did not
moved
talk
in.
at all.
Y'all
Yeah,
didn't?
we barely.
Yeah. A few
Barely.
sentences here and there.
Yeah. We was just in our own world.
Yeah.
And I was gonna put your business out there, but I was just gonna say you were going through a lot during that time.
Yeah. What you about to say?
Because I remember I just had a flashback when I had went to the Airbnb. It was just like, I don't know. It was just us going through. We were all going through stuff, but
Yeah.
we didn't know you were. I didn't know you were going through depression. I was
Oh, yeah.
low key going through it too,
Mm-hmm.
and you were going through a breakup,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just so much going on.
There's a lot
and, then,
going on.
and then we didn't even like the original name of Growing Pains, and it was
Yeah.
just
Y'all
I
had to
remember
help
that.
me move out of my.
Oh yeah, I was just thought about that the other
yeah. That's
day.
why I said I
Yeah.
just had a flashback. That's why I didn't want to.
Oh yeah.
That was just crazy.
I
bro.
didn't even know y'all like that, and y'all
I
came
know.
through.
It was like 9 p.m., 8 p.m.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was later.
I don't
Okay,
know.
it was. I know it was late.
It was
Yeah, it
dark.
was late. It was at least around like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it was late.
Y'all
Yeah,
came
and she was just
through.
like, "Can you come help me move my stuff?" And we were like, "Oh yeah,
We
bet."
packed our cars out.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Then when we stayed multiple nights when we first started shooting, we had stayed here at the studio.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
We used to
I
stay sleeping
remember
at the
that,
freaking place.
bro. We had a like a sleepover here basically.
Mhm.
We watched a movie. Wait, what did we do?
Yeah, we did watch a movie.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That was crazy, bruh.
Let's do it again.
Dave is not letting us do
It was definitely not.
He said that was a trial period.
Exactly. But that time came through though, cause I didn't feel like driving back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
sure.
yeah.
It was just fun. It was really fun, and that's why going to, or matter of fact, I will say, because people do ask us about this, the elephant in the room that we did have a fourth person on, and we don't got to get deep into it, but you know they were removed, and we just it was like building a relationship, removing somebody being removed, and then we still got to build a whole new relationship with the three of us and Zell as well. It was just like. It was a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree.
How do y'all feel that those different changes made y'all feel over time? Because I believe we changed a lot over and over.
I feel like we kept starting over essentially.
Yeah.
Because it was like, in different ways, it kept looking like we were starting over.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again. Because it was like, okay, it's 4 of us. This is a big fresh start. Then it's 3 of us. And then after that, so now it's a new start.
Yeah.
And then at some point, and then it was like, we moved to our own channel. Mm-hmm. And then like figuring out, what's the direction of the podcast? Another start. Like it just always felt like, and then even when we finally like formed a friendship, it felt like another new start. Like it was definitely a difference from like, us immediately going from 4 to 3 and then us doing a podcast to, we're actually friends now. And it's like,
no, I definitely agree. I feel like there's been a lot of pivots that happened throughout our whole podcast journey. Like even figuring out, okay, what we're growing Painz, but what do we stand for? What's our message? Okay, boom. Okay, what type of, content do we want to do? Yeah. And then it's like, okay, can't do that. So what are we going to do now? Yeah. I feel like it's definitely a lot of trial and error. And that's why, although we're a year in, I feel like that whole year was lessons we've learned. And it's like now that we've learned the lessons, this next year can be even better because we have a clear vision of like what we do, how we do, what we stand for and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Even just from when Dave told us we have to grow the Instagram page to, 1,000 followers?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We did that. And then even to going back to what you said, it was like, growth, and then now we're just like here with it. It's like, all right, now we're just, I won't say our growth has stunted, but it definitely has been
a plateau.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it has been. It's just now everything is on autopilot now, and it's like, all right, what to do next to keep it going? Because we even to what you were saying, Jada, last week, where you were saying, we love our dynamic, our friend group, but and we love the community
so much.
But how do we get excited about the podcast and promoting it and being authentically ourselves 100%? And we've grown a lot since the first time when the pilot episode, delete, turn the cameras off. Definitely. Because we had to delete that episode, or we never released it because it just wasn't. It was all over the place. It was
everywhere.
We were talking about life, trying to include this, that.
We were talking about
just everything.
But I would say one thing I think we did really well with, even from the beginning stages of our podcast, is balancing off of each other well, knowing when to talk, knowing when to let the other person talk, knowing, okay, the conversation is shifting this way, okay, shift over here. Like, I feel like the balance of our conversations have been really well from the beginning stages.
Sure. Yeah, everything just synced well. Even people, as we mentioned, people come up to us saying, they think we're siblings and stuff like that. And it's kind of creepy because these are not my siblings. It's like, no.
We're not your sisters? That's crazy.
I'm playing. But yeah, it's just a lot of growth has happened. And now where we are with the podcast, what would y'all say?
What do you mean? Like about what?
How do y'all feel about where we are? Do y'all feel as though we're still on the right track or losing sight of the vision and stuff like that?
I'll say me personally, I definitely feel like there's some things that we could be doing like more intentionally. Like, we used to do short form content, like doing our videos and stuff. We don't really do that no more.
We used to go lives every episode.
Yeah, even like, we had like a video planned out. We wanted to do a round table, didn't get to do those. So I would say more so getting back to that probably. But I'll say for the most part, we definitely have grown, and we're not going to just overlook that. But of course, there's still more room for growth.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
For me, I would say just showing all of us, like all sides of us more. I was saying this before we started recording, that I feel like we show a lot of the spiritual side and not like the mindset side of things, the business side of things. But I feel like there's some more to us than that. Like I want to talk to our audience like how I would talk to like friends on the phone or something like that, and I talk about more than just spiritual growth mindset and whatever the business, you know. And so I think that I definitely want to start all of us. I want us to like just continue to show more of who we are. Also, what's the other thing? Dang, I'm losing my train of thought.
You want me to go?
Oh, the other thing. Well, I don't know if I should. Well, I'm not gonna say the whole idea, but I also think that moving forward, I think it would be cool to have an element added to the show that like adds more diversity within us, or like something that like gets us to not speak out more. What's the word
something that gets us to diversify and show all sides of our personality, and not just those business and the mindset side or the spiritual side, but to bring the energy out of us to show the other elements of what we go through.
Yes, and show like opposing views as well.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a dope thing for us to do moving forward. It's like speaking more. Like I think it's good for us to like bump heads. I think it's good for us to have different opinions on things. But I think that having an element added to the show to where it's like it brings that out. Like,
Yeah,
oh well,
sure. Having a person involved.
Exactly. I think that would be cool. Like I think it would be good to show that. So
yeah, for sure. Even just how you said, showing, the other sides, and for us to bump heads a little, me arguing with this one right here to the right of me about being childish. We need those moments rather than it just always being like, oh yeah, I agree, I'll do this, I do that. Like people need to see it's not just all peaches and cream, and we never got into like no real like serious argument.
Yeah.
And I feel like we all know how to conduct ourselves. Even we all know how to call out cap. Like when Zell,
yes,
he be capping.
Zell is Mr. Capster, okay?
Yeah.
Go crazy. He said go crazy.
They'll be like, so I got a question for y'all.
Yo, it's showing like telling each other like, bro, you're annoying me right now when you do that.
Right.
Like, or him showing us like him telling us like when he's annoyed with us.
Yes, exactly.
Coming up with so many ideas and stuff. So showing all of those elements and not just being like, mindset, this is how you live your life.
That's
you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. Make sure you wake up at 6 a.m.
Because it's like it feels.
I feel like it can get mundane. Like,
yes,
everybody's talking about motivation. Everybody's talking about what you need to do, morning routine, have a routine.
Exactly.
Everybody's talking about that. And even sometimes some podcasts I used to watch that's motivational, I don't watch no more because I'm tired of hearing that. Like, literally, I'll watch a conversation on literally just life over something that's just going to hype me up because you're always hearing it, and there's nothing wrong with it because we're not saying we're not going to talk about it anymore, but just adding some more diversity to what we bring conversations we have.
That's why for the Go Getter Monday, I was like, let me do something different because I don't want to keep doing the same stuff over and over.
For sure, because it starts to feel, you come here every Monday and it's just like, all right, what I'm gonna talk about? How my week went. I'm gonna talk about, how I had this shift in my mindset, how God brought me through this. Even with the comment that we read, and this is no offense to the person that said it, but they said, for me, I would say include more of your daily life with God and how you guys honor and include Jesus daily, as well as the discussion of why a lot of people have been falling away from the fear of God. And so I can say this, we all know that we're like forever in faith,
For sure.
but we could
never
show,
departing.
never departing. You feel me? But we could show other sides. We don't want to just be God, or this, that, and that's not what the podcast is.
Because we talk about our spiritual side a lot.
Yeah, we
do. showing the other stuff.
Showing the other stuff. Like that comment is, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong to what they said, but that's gonna come out of us organically. Let's talk about the uncomfortable stuff, like how you just spoke about on your Go Getter Monday, which you just spoke about. That's real.
Yeah, so
that's
go watch
raw.
it so you can know it. What I talked about.
Yeah, go watch that because it just dropped today.
Exactly.
So go watch Jada's Go Getter Monday because she definitely just shared some, a vulnerable side
Very
of her.
vulnerable.
And just having more of those raw conversations, because I can agree that everybody does talk about mindset, all of this stuff, but everybody talks about relationships. Everybody talks about healing. Everybody talks about evolving. So everybody talks about money. Everybody talks about everything. But how can you bring something uniquely and different to the table? And I feel as though we bring more than just being a Christian. We bring more than just talking about our businesses. We bring more than just showing up and changing our mindsets every day. We're more than just that. And so we have to show that.
Yeah, and I'll say, and I don't want y'all to take it the wrong way, because Trey's not saying we're not going to talk about God no more and stuff like that, because I know for me, he is who I am. So sometimes, even though if I'm not trying or I'm not thinking about it, I talk about him a lot, even outside of podcasting, just who I am. It's part of my personality. I don't know. I guess that's a good thing. But he's not saying that we're not going to do that no more. We're not going to talk about motivation. Or he's not saying that. He's more so saying bringing a full aspect of just bringing ourselves who we are, and showing all parts of our personalities. So
yeah, because I feel like on the podcast I only show like one part of Jada. I want to show like all parts. I feel like that's why I stopped like reposting clips, just because I feel like it doesn't feel like 100% me. Like I'll post some stuff, but I feel like it doesn't feel like 100% me showing all of me, if that makes sense. And so I know that's something that I want to do, is feel like confident that I'm showing up 100% as Jada Javaria Ellis.
yeah,
Nah, for sure. And even to just showing up as the full, like going back to what you said about just how it's gonna naturally come out of you. I feel like it all comes out of, like, we all, share our relationships with God and our journey. But to what I'm saying is being the person I can share with my experience. Right now, I've been cutting out secular music just because I know the pattern that it has on my mind right now. So that's what I mean. I'm going to speak about God, but at the same time, I'm going to show you, I want to tell more of what else do I go through besides just my mindset.
Your experiences.
Yeah, besides just my business. I know that secular music plays a factor on my mind with like the spirit of lust and stuff like that. And I'm trying to kill like that fleshly like thought all the time, and not be so hypersexual all the time with just looking at women and seeing different people on social media and stuff like that, and like being attracted to the physical body rather than the person who somebody is. And so, yeah, just being more real. I feel, as I'm talking right now, I feel comfortable. I don't feel as though I'm just showing one side of myself. And so that's just all that I feel as though we should be more intentional about doing. And as you said, just showing the reels and the personality. That's what I feel like the people that do rock with us, they fell in love with, is
I agree.
who we are.
I agree.
For sure.
I definitely agree. And that's good that you're, I feel like we're all going through our own journeys with everything. So yeah.
Nah, definitely.
What you going through?
Huh?
What you going through?
Right now?
Yeah.
You want me to trauma dump? Say that.
We could do it in the next episode.
Okay.
Y'all want?
That's fine.
How many minutes we got, Zoe? Oh, dang.
Oh, dang.
Oh, so that's pretty much it.
Shoot.
Yeah, so
What are some things y'all want, before we wrap it up, what are some, I feel like we've definitely talked about it before, but if y'all would say one like big accomplishment, we're going Faith Cast, what's one big accomplishment y'all want Growing Painz to reach, a big goal?
Oh, we supposed to answer that?
Yeah.
Okay. What's one big accomplishment?
It's a question.
No, because I'm thinking you talking
What's
to the
one-
people. I'm like, what's their response? All the time they not hear it.
No, I was talking to y'all.
Okay.
What's one big accomplishment we want
Before the year ends.
for the goal? I mean, for the show.
Yeah, for Growing Painz. So you don't
okay.
even have to just be recording, but something in general. Like maybe an event or some speaking or something,
I would like to build more of a consistent audience. People that have I won't say they need us, but it helps them get through their days. I would like to build an audience where they feel as though I should tap into Growing Painz because this going, this going to build me up and bring energy into me and pour into me when I watch these episodes or when I watch these challenges and these vlogs that they do. You know, how AMP is or how, the other groups are where they can have a comedic side, but they can also have, that motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real. Okay.
I would say a really big goal for Growing Painz. I just, but that doesn't feel big. But I'll say it. It's what I really want.
Okay.
I want first to like find that thing, like at the podcast mastermind thing. They were talking about how like David said something about not wanting to do certain things in his podcast anymore. Wait, can I say Hazel? Well, because he already put it in his broadcast channel about the interviews, but David was saying he doesn't want to do interviews anymore. Just like talking about how with podcasting you have to do something different. Like you have to, like everybody can do interviews. Everybody can just sit there and talk. So it's like how he has the hot seat, and that's different, or how like Hardly Initiated, they do the live episodes and they bring people on and it's very interactive. I want us to get in our bag and find our thing. I want us to like
get in your bag, stay in your bag.
Yeah.
Get in your bag, stay in your bag.
Yeah.
Get in your bag, stay in your bag.
Yeah. But yeah, I want us to hit that point, because I know once we get there, I feel like everything's just gonna like take off.
Someone said a consistent audience takes consistent hosts. And I do believe that we have to be more consistent with promoting a podcast. Even how Jada said she stopped posting the clips. Then I just was like, well, I'm going to do my own thing too. And then I feel as though that like it bleeds everywhere with all of us.
Yeah. That's Rose. That's a good comment.
Somebody, No Limit, he's keeping it 100.
That's a good comment.
No,
I
for
said,
real.
all bets are off limits. But yeah, so that was your thing. You said your thing, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll say creating more spaces. I feel like we did one Go Getter Link Up, and that was really successful. Link Up?
Go get a link
I
up.
thought we did too.
No, I think we did things, but I don't think we
Movie
promoted
night?
it as Go Getter Link Up.
No,
Oh.
Go Get a Link Up was like the big like thing.
We did like
I thought
Friendsgiving.
Link
I don't.
Up was.
No, I'm talking about literally the promoting it as.
See, that's
Go
how you
Getter
know
Link
she's
Up.
not a consistent host.
I get Link Up and Meetups mixed
No,
up,
I'm
okay?
like we did, Friendsgiving, we did stuff,
events.
live events, but I'm talking about Go Getter Link Up, like that specific thing.
Are you talking about when we get together and do small stuff?
Well, what
Nah.
I was getting at was we did one Go Getter Link Up event. That's what we called it, Go Getter Link Up. We only did one of those.
Okay.
And for that to be our first event, I feel like we packed out the whole room. And of course we did get-togethers, but Go Getter Link Up, that was our first paid event. And then we did Friendsgiving. That was the
free.
other one. Oh yeah, it was free. Yeah. But anyways, what I'm getting at is I definitely feel like creating more a space more frequently for people to come. We did talk about keeping that exclusivity aspect in, what we do too.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like if we were to do something consistently, not saying we have to do a big event every month or every quarter, but like we can get together and go bowling, or we can get together and do this, little stuff like that. That way we're creating more opportunities for our community to not only network, but get to know us more personally and, give them an alternative. They could probably be going to the club. They could be doing this, but they know that Growing Painz is having a meetup over here. So I'm going to go to this Growing Painz cookout instead of going to the club. You know, it's little stuff like that. So I feel like that would be dope for us to. And I know that's not big either, but I feel like if we consistently do it, it could.
Because that stops people from doing stuff that
alternative stuff
don't have to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and that gives them a safe space to actually build relationships and have people to be there for them and not go to something out of boredom, not fall into the world just because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
And that's all they see in their environment. So it is big. And I believe that we can, I know my goal is to inspire a tribe and a nation. And I know we can do that together and individually.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That part.
So yeah, that was the 1 year anniversary.
Woo! Cheers.
Are we going to do,
Cheers. We have to do it one time. Cheers.
Are we going to do Make It Make Sense? Or y'all feel like that's good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep it short.
Can y'all actually,
No,
can y'all leave some questions real quick? Something y'all would think would be good for us to give advice on. Or if y'all don't want to put it in the comments. Or if you're watching live on Instagram, comment something now. Or you can send it to our DM if you don't want everybody to see it and we'll just not say your name.
Yeah.
But do that right now.
And if you're watching the episode after on YouTube, after
just
it dropped,
DM us.
Yeah, DM it or comment it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also one thing you can comment to be engaged, because y'all be saying y'all watch the podcast, but y'all don't really be locked into it. So make sure you comment Happy B-Day, even if you got to type HBD. That's all you got to type.
Right, because it'd be 200 views, but only 5 comments.
Right.
Like,
and 3 of them be us replying.
in the growing pain phase.
Exactly.
Girl face page be like, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah. Bruh. So engage in the comments. Please. So what's the Make It Make Sense? Or we don't have one?
Yeah.
We have one?
So let's get into Make It Make Sense, where we give advice to young adults growing through life. Period.
Yeah.
So today's question is, I think they said, I'll go to the screenshot. Hold up. I believe it was, how do you get over your ex? Yeah, how do you get over your ex? Essentially, is what they were saying. I've never known a healthy way to get over an ex.
Oh yeah, because you said you used to go from people to people, right?
Wait, I worded that wrong.
I was bored. Yanni.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Yo.
And the line.
I don't even want to talk no more.
I'm sorry. Wait, can we cut that out?
No, we're keeping it in.
No, I feel bad.
Okay.
We're keeping it in.
I thought that's what she was about to say. Oh my gosh.
She said, bust down Tatiana.
Not like that, bruh. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, what were you about to say?
You can go, Jerry.
Okay. What you got to say about
this
me?
This is awkward.
Anyway.
No, it's not.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Yanni girl.
She got me guilt tripping herself on the way back home. She gonna be like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said that. I need to repent.
Y'all are ugly.
Bruh.
Oh God, bruh. Anyway, what's the healthy way to get over an ex? Okay, I won't say we being real, as we mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna sit here and give you the political answer of, oh, what's the healthy way to get over an ex? You already know you need to take time for yourself, evaluate what happened in that situation. What did you contribute in the relationship, and what did they contribute? How did you affect the relationship, and how did they do it? And be in tune with your emotions. But in all honesty, you go through a breakup how you go through a breakup. It may be through confiding in somebody else. It may be through, hanging out with friends or just getting around family, because a lot of times in relationships, people love to exclude all of the people that was there for them in their life prior to that man or prior to that woman. And so you get a relationship the best way that you know how to. It's not going to be through just jumping to the next person, because now you a open wound. You don't even got no Band-Aid on that wound. You just cut wide open and being swallowed up.
Swallowed.
And so you really just have to take time for yourself and evaluate, what did I do and what did they do? Because you can't say this person did something. Like, let's put Risa Tessa into example. She took accountability for the role she played in that relationship. She didn't just say, oh, he did this to me. She said, I was delusional, I was desperate, and she was honest with the situation. She didn't try to victimize herself and say, this is what happened to me. I'm not going to say anything that I did wrong. I'm just going to put this man out here. And so you really just have to take that time and realize, like, okay, here's what happened. This is what it is. This is what it ain't. And you move on and you take your time and you continue to grow. Yes, you may find somebody that you can confide in over time, but y'all have to be both conscious. Did this person just get out of a breakup? The same way that person may left somebody, the same way you may left somebody is the same way y'all may end up breaking up, because y'all aren't healed. So you really just have to evaluate the situation and take it day by day, and don't just jump into stuff based off of the emotions that you're feeling right now.
That's real. I like that. I would say use it as fuel to boss up. Like, you want to get over an ex, boss up in every way possible. Like, get back in the gym, get back to your craft, focus, get back strong on your relationship with God. And, it may be, everybody says that, but it's honestly the truth. Like, get back focused on what you have to do, because I feel like in a relationship it can get easy to kind of lose yourself, and their world tends to become your world, and you start to your focus starts to get everywhere. And so if you want to get over somebody, figure out how you can maximize everything that you should have been doing while you were in that relationship. Also, of course, healing. Everybody does talk about it, but healing through whatever the breakup is, because it can be hard. Like, getting over somebody is hard. It's not easy. And so I'll say, for me, growing closer to God in that moment. I'm sorry, Trace. What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
Why are you making that face?
I'm just listening.
You're making a face, and it's distracting me.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was going to say, when you're getting over that breakup, seeking God more. The Bible says that God is close to the brokenhearted. And so when you draw near to God in that brokenness, he'll show you everything, that red flags you probably overlooked. He's going to show you things that you did wrong. He's going to show you things that you can look for in the next relationship, or he's going to help reveal stuff to you that broke the relationship, like growing closer to God in that brokenness and bossing up. That's my answer.
That's good. Here you go.
Nah, I agree with both of y'all though. I feel like everything y'all said I agree with. I'm trying to think if it's anything extra. I really feel like y'all said everything that I feel it. Yeah, like bossing up, getting closer with God, healing. Trey is so ugly. Healing. Having awareness, like what was your part in the relationship. Yeah. All of that. Something I learned is like denouncing certain things. So cutting the ties. Right? So if you were in a relationship that created soul ties, you have to like denounce things. Something I learned.
You cooking.
And so, for example, say if you should tell this person, I'm yours, whatever, stuff like that.
Go ahead.
Come on, Jada, you cooking.
You have to say, it's better if you say it to them, I am no longer yours, like denouncing that. Like, you have, like, we are no longer together. like you have to denounce, like make it very clear, like that is cutting the ties. And then also after that, you have to sit through the pain. Once you cut something, if you cut yourself, it hurts, right? Once you cut something, it can hurt. Now you have to sit through the pain and allow healing to happen. But sometimes, as soon as we start to feel that pain from that severed tie, then it's like, oh, this hurts so bad. And I've been there so many times. Oh, this hurts so bad. And then it's like, let me just go back. Let me just go back to them because this hurts so bad. And so the biggest part, I think the most important part that's really going to help you get over a breakup, an ex, is sitting through that pain. Literally. Once you sit through that pain, like, then I feel like you'll be good.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that part on denouncing real quick, if they gave you stuff, whatever it is, they give you stuff, or, you know, you have stuff of theirs, get rid of it. Because if you truly want to heal, you can't heal and overcome or get over this breakup if you have their hoodie in your closet that you wear every day.
What if they buy you a dog or something? Because
that's different. Yeah, like stuff like that has an exception. But it's
Get rid of that dog.
If it's like something,
Throw it away.
kill it, run it over. Okay.
all right.
But yeah, if you have stuff of theirs, or it's like,
Just imagine Yanni running over a little dog.
Like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
I'm done with you. This relationship's over. And then running over.
She gonna be thinking later, like, I shouldn't have killed that dog.
Why did I kill little Toto?
little Toto is
Why did I kill Lil Wise?
Y'all are so funny.
Oh God.
Anyways,
Okay, my bad. Continue.
I'll say this. What you say, denouncing them?
Mm-hmm.
When you denounce them, sometimes you just gotta tell them, I'm no longer yours. You was just the next person. Now I'm on to the next.
okay. Yeah.
It was just your turn, beloved. That's it.
Block them.
Oh yeah.
That's doing too much, bro.
No, this something.
Now,
that
if you
gotta
really
block
do
for
got
sure.
like a strong connection to someone,
Exactly,
I know.
blocking them helps.
it does.
And yeah, just a lot of reflection.
I can say sometimes blocking them ain't enough, because even then y'all start to have friends in the same friend group, and now you know your friend may be out with them or something, and you see them post it, and now it's like, bro, I can't.
Yeah, but I feel like Jada was saying, when you block somebody, it kind of ends that connection between both of y'all. Because if not, if there's no type of hurdle or something in the middle, it's gonna be easy for y'all to just come back together.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And although, yeah, being in like the same friend group of somebody you talk to, that is something you have to manage. But you know, as long as everybody understands what it is, then it shouldn't be that hard to, like, you know,
Work it out.
manage.
Yeah, that's some
right.
great advice for
Yeah,
people
man.
growing through life.
And that's crazy. We had that question, being that we just talked about Risa.
Oh yeah, see how everything
Connected.
aligns.
Yeah.
Somebody said
you wanna
you just said
talk
the
about
same
it.
thing of going person to person.
Yeah, I did.
Don't go from person to person.
It's just your turn, beloved, and move on.
That's healthy.
But
Didn't they say
I will
healthy
say,
one?
okay, well, yes.
that's
No,
not
okay,
healthy.
not it's just your turn. But if the relationship doesn't work out, then technically, yeah, because you're going to. That just means they weren't your person, so you're going to be with someone else. But saying it's just your turn sound like you give everyone a ride.
Right, like you just here for a little.
Everybody a piece of that cookie.
Anyways, but
This is a good episode, y'all.
But no, I would say, yeah, don't go from person to person. I actually think it's really good to heal
Yeah.
as much as possible before going into the next situation, next relationship, marriage, all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, let them know where they can find Growing Painz.
Yeah.
This is the very end of the episode. Like we said, make sure you comment happy birthday in the comments when this episode does drop for the people that's on live right now. And yeah.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow us, Growing Painz Podcast,
Growing
on
Painz.
TikTok And then Growing Painz Pod on IG. And y'all can follow me, Yanni Bradshaw, and my clothing brand, Wise Label.
I'm sorry, somebody in the comments.
Go.
Y'all can follow me at Royal Tre'Vion, and you can follow my creative agency, which is Roy Tomato, where we do graphics. That thumbnail that you see on YouTube, that's Roy Tomato.
Big royalty.
Yeah.
And you can follow me at I am Jada Ellis and at Jael Official on Instagram.
And
Y'all
go
see
get
it?
them
Y'all see what she got
Jael
on?
Yo.
Made Jael tops.
Period.
You made the jeans too?
I didn't make the jeans.
Oh, okay. Well, you got your jeans.
I
The
do got my
infamous
jeans.
jeans that everybody
Yes.
love.
Viral.
But yeah,
everywhere.
so what?
I said viral everywhere.
Her.
But yeah, so that's the end of this episode. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Much love to y'all. Let's get it.
Bye, y'all.